What is up, guys? What is going on? My name is Matt. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And welcome back to another top 5 video here on my channel. Today's top 5 is the top 5 assault rifles here in Call of Duty, as you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a really great day, and this is my top 5 list. If you guys do agree with me, make sure you guys let me know in the comments below. If you don't, and also over on Twitter, make sure you guys are following me on Twitter. And with that out of the way, let's get right into the top 5 assault rifles. Coming in at the number 5 spot is on Mob of the Dead and Black Ops 2 only. It is the AK-47. So it has a slow fire rate and a high damage, which makes this gun really good for higher rounds, and it's also just really good because it gives back so many nostalgic moments. So it brings back memories for me to when Mob of the Dead was first released. So when Mob of the Dead was first released, I had bought the map pack and I played it for the first time, and it was a really hard map for me because I was really newbie and I did not know what I was doing. I died, and so after about my 100th attempt, I made it to the Brutus round, and every time I made it there before, I had always died because I didn't know what guns to get, whatever. I get the AK-47 out of the box, just RIP to Brutus. Brutus is just done. Ripperoni Brutus. You have no chance. You're just done. There's no way you can get past here. I probably made it there without shield and no jug, and still was able to take out the Brutus with it. It just brings back so many memories, and that is why this gun makes it here in the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is the Commando from every Black Ops 1 map ever. So this gun is a solid pull from the mystery box up until round 10, where it kind of becomes substantially weaker. But this may sound like a bad thing, but for me, I kind of like a 1 weak gun and 1 powerful gun around round 10 or something like that. That is because it can build me so many points so I can get that pack-a-punch ready. It makes so much sense. I don't know, because with the high fire rate on this gun mixed in with its medium damage, it means it can melt a whole train while still building you a crap ton of points. So the main reason this weapon, though, the main reason it is here on this list is because of its pack-a-punch name. When this gun is pack-a-punched, it becomes the Predator. This is the sickest name ever, the Predator. That is such a sick name. It increases the damage by a whole lot and adds an awesome dual mag for quicker reloading. You don't even need speed cola. So that's why it's here at the number 4 spot. The number 3 spot here on this list is gonna cause some controversy here in the comments, but it's in here based on personal nostalgic reasons. This weapon is the STG-44, which makes an appearance in World at War Black Ops 2, and I think on Black Ops 1, for Derice on the remake on Black Ops 1, and for Black Ops 2 on Origins. If you guys haven't seen my top 5 maps video, you guys can see that in the cards or in the video description. It'll be the first link in the video description. Make sure you guys go and check that out. I recommend it. It's probably one of my best top 5s. And it talks about how Origins, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, is my number 1 favorite map of all time. Because I love how the staffs work, I love how everything works on there, and the upgrading the whole ice staff, which is my favorite staff, and everything like that is just amazing. And what I love is I love having a good points weapon with a weapon like the staffs that can melt it. So a very good points weapon is the STG-44. And the STG-44 is really nostalgic. It looks really good in Origins. It's also very powerful when pack-a-punched, and it becomes an awesome one. And the best of all, it works on the tombstones that something a ray gun or the Boomhilda does not do. When you're trying to upgrade the ice staff, it does not work with the Boomhilda or the ray gun, but it works for the STG as well as melting zombies, at the same rate. So with its fast fire rate and low damage, it means you can get so many points, and that is why it comes in here at the number 3 spot. And my favorite weapon to get in zombies, hands down, comes in here at the number 2 spot. Let's see if you can guess it. With high damage and a high fire rate, this is the Galil. The Galil has an insane high damage, insanely high fire rate, has, oh, it's just everything. It's an amazing gun all the way up until round 16. It'll melt zombies. I have always had the Galil in the weapons locker on Buried and Diarize. So when I first was playing zombies on Buried, the first thing I would get is I'd get the Galil out of the box. It was my favorite gun of all time. I loved it. Just absolutely shreks zombies. And on Black Ops 1, it was just insane. Every time, whenever I went back into Black Ops 1 to play with it, I always loved getting it because it's a very good points weapon. It's more powerful, I think, in Black Ops 2, but it's also very, very good in Black Ops 1. So, when it's pack-a-punched, it has an awesome red dot sight, and this really pisses me off, guys. If you guys are YouTubers and you guys are doing a top 5, it's not a red dot sight on Black Ops 2. It becomes an ACOG sight when pack-a-punch. It is a red dot sight, don't get me wrong, on Black Ops 1, but on Black Ops 2 it's an ACOG. Everyone messes that up. They always say it's a red dot. Kind of gets me annoyed, and that is why I think it's here on the number 2 spot. And speaking of red dot sights, the number 1 spot goes to the AN94 on Diarize. You will see what I mean when I talk about it later. The AN94 on Diarize and Buried is amazing. It has an awesome slow fire rate and high damage. It is the 2-shot on round 7. That is super powerful, and it is almost like it's pack-a-punch even when it is not pack-a-punch. It's like insane damage on high rounds. It has been the sole reason I've made it to high rounds on Diarize, because I find that the liquefier always kills me by sliding me off the map, and camping on Buried has never been easier. 10 times, like 100 times easier with this gun is because it is a wall weapon. Then an insane wall weapon that can resupply ammo for days. It is round 16 before it even needs to be pack-a-punched, and this is what I mean by the red dot sight, because when it's pack-a-punched, it has a built-in red dot sight and becomes the actuated neutralizer. It's an absolute headshot magnet, and it is an absolute monster of a gun.